Hello guys and welcome back to your girl Ava Stormborn YouTube channel. You guys chose Se7en as one of the films in the last 3 polls that I did. Directed by David Fincher, starring Brad Pitt. I don't remember who else is in here. But yes, we get to do it today. Let's get into it, guys. I see Morgan Freeman. Love him.
Just look at all the passion on that wall.
Yeah, well, this is a done deal. I'll with the paperwork.
Is this a thriller? I think this is a thriller?
Kid, see it?
What?
The kid.
What is that? No, we are all... His wife killed him. Anything else has nothing to do with us.
Oh, Brad. He's so handsome. Dreamy.
I'm Detective Mills.
Ooh.
Lieutenant, I apologize for interrupting.
You can detect me any day, honey. Brad Pitt is like the most finest, handsomest actor I've ever seen.
I've worked homicide 5 years.
Not here.
I understand that.
Well, over the next 7 days, detective, you'll do me the favor of remembering that.
So they just met. He transferred. I haven't seen one of those ticking TikTok timey things since I had piano lessons as a kid. Okay, I'm loving this intro. Kind of grimy. Oh, Gwyneth Paltrow's in here.
Crusty. This ice, Serpico.
Did you get it?
Got it?
Like I said, I didn't touch anything. But he's had his face in a plate of spaghetti for about 45 minutes now.
Wait a minute. No one bothers with vital signs?
Thank you.
Dang, he is a really big guy.
Whoops.
His feet are bound. Hands bound.
We had this case once. Guy dead on the ground. Knife in his back. Gotta be murder, right? Got a bucket here.
What's in it?
You thinking it's poison, Somerset?
Girls have got forensics waiting out.
His body is so discolored.
Send in forensics on your way out, please.
He's been dead a long time, and I can tell you it was not poison.
Oh!
Someone left him
Oh,
some
the
control.
body.
Took 4 orderlies just to get him on the tape.
I wonder what that would smell like. It's probably really bad, right?
What about these bruises up here?
No, I haven't figured that out yet.
Gun pressed against his head?
Pressed hard enough, sure.
Killer put a bucket beneath him, kept on serving. Took his time, too. Coroner said this could have gone on for more than 12 hours. Victim's throat was swollen, probably from the effort. That's when the killer kicked him.
Somebody had a problem with a fat boy and decided to talk.
Oh my god, I know this guy. With them thick eyebrows. Guys, where do we know him from?
Hey, man, you know, I'm right here. You can say that shit to my face, Captain.
It's too soon for you.
Say what?
Yeah, he doesn't want it. Fuck him. Sorry, but see you later. Have a nice time.
No, I'm putting you on something else. Go on, Mills. Just go on.
So he just doesn't think he's experienced enough to be on this case. Morgan Freeman's character thinks Brad Pitt is not ready.
All right, calm down. Calm down. Quiet down. Calm down. Quiet down.
Lord have mercy, Brad is just, it's just so cute. Is he back at that other crime scene? The first one with the fat guy? Because he said E. The guy said E. Or his boss. Glutton.
The obesity murder scene.
Okay, so
Long is the way and hard that.
greed, glutton. Obviously, this movie is made. It's called Seven because they're using the 7 deadly sins.
There are 7 deadly sins, Captain. Gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, pride, lust, and envy.
Somerset.
You wanted it.
I'm all over it.
Okay, leave it to the rookie. I mean, if someone is out there doing psychotic and maniacal things like this, I wonder how it must feel for Morgan Freeman's character. Like, as he is making his exit, obviously, it's a beautiful shot of his face. Like, camera going upwards. Okay, he's definitely not left the case. He's still doing research. He's still in it. Hey, Michael Jordan in the background on the TV. Shout out to Michael Jordan, the greatest, the GOAT of basketball. He just did some research on Dante's Inferno, the Purgatory. Those are like all Catholic things in the Catholic you can find in the histories. Those are things that you like look for, kind of like the Vatican and stuff. All that history.
It's a package deal. Comes with the office.
Mills? Dingleberry, I told you not to call me.
Not the Dingleberry.
She'd like to speak to you.
Well, in that case, I'd be delighted. Yes, thank you very much. Bye.
What did you do? Invite him to dinner?
I've been invited to a late supper at your apartment. Thanks.
How's that?
Tonight.
It's Trace and Somerset.
Hello.
Very happy to meet you.
Oh, she looks so younger. Gwyneth Paltrow.
This is
Okay,
good.
all right. I'll be right back.
Wait, is she trying to make them bond? Like, what was her intention behind inviting him to dinner?
Oh, don't worry. I won't wear it to the dinner table.
No matter how often I see guns, I can't get used to them. Why aren't you married, William?
Oh, Trace, what the hell?
I was close once. There are things to any city.
It'll go away in a minute.
It's not. Real estate guy.
That must be hella horrible to be under a subway.
Cut along the side of his own stomach.
Ooh. I literally just ate.
He's preaching.
Punishing.
The 7 cardinal virtues and 7 deadly sins used as teaching tools.
Yeah. Like in the Parsons Tale and...
The first thing they teach women in rape prevention is never cry for help.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Gould's wife. She was out of town at the time, so this means she saw something. Put her in a safe house.
Yeah, why would he draw blood around her eyes?
Mrs. Gould?
Mrs. Gould, I am so...
So her husband was greedy? What did he do?
I don't see anything.
You're sure?
Please, I can't do this right now.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
Here.
You sure your men didn't move?
Okay, this movie's like a mystery thriller. I'm just very curious.
It's gotta be something.
Eyes. You're kidding me.
Call the print lab.
Whose fingerprints, though?
Doesn't fit. He didn't want us to help him stop.
Who knows? So many freaks out there.
I've seen this baby take as long as 3 days to make a match, so maybe you guys want to cross your fingers somewhere else.
Diamonds on a deserted island. Saving them in case we get rescued.
Wake up, Glimmer twins.
I'm dead.
This guy goes by the name of Victor. His real name is Theodore Allen. His prints were found at the scene by... Victor's been out of circulation for a while, but there's still a residence in his name.
I'm not buying all this art. Doesn't seem like our guy, does it? Tell me. Our killer seems to have more purpose.
Could, this guy that they think it is, the fingerprint guy, maybe he's a pawn in all this?
You ever take a bullet?
Never in my 34 years.
Let me know in the comments, guys. If he's a pawn.
Never pulled the trigger. Not once. You?
Yeah, but no, I never took a bullet, but I pulled my gun once, shot it once.
Look at the whole SWAT team in there. Is that a shotgun? That is humongous.
Clear! Get up now, motherfucker. Now! Get up, you sack of shit.
Oh.
Take a look at this.
He is so emaciated. And like...
First, it'd be more like it.
Also forensics.
What's going on here, Sarge?
his body looks like a zombie.
No one touches anything. Some kind of friggin' wax sculpture or something.
Sloth.
Man. God.
I don't quite know what sloth means.
This must be the first one. Look.
Oh my god.
I got a hair sample, I got a stool sample.
Dude, his body looks... He looks like a vampire, like a zombie. Oh!
He's alive! He's alive! He's alive!
Ew! Dude, I thought he was dead. I was not ready. I wasn't ready. Oh my gosh.
We have to divorce ourselves
Dude,
emotionally.
he said, Morgan Freeman's character said the first day. That means that guy was slowly dying. Like,
are you listening to me?
that's like the torture.
What are you doing? Close crime scene. Get the out of here.
I got a right to be here.
Get out of here.
Get out!
Detective Mills. M-I-L-L-S.
I'm surprised you can spell.
How do they get here so quick?
Guys, I literally have to look up Sloth. Like, I just don't know.
It's impressive to see a man feeding off his emotions.
Sloth. Disinclination to action or labor. Spiritual apathy and inactivity.
Even if his brain were not mush, which it is, he chewed up.
Ugh.
Detective, he'd die of shock right now if you were to shine a flashlight in his eyes. He's experienced about as much pain and suffering as anyone I've encountered, give or take. And he still has hell to look forward to.
Yeah, that guy did not look good. He must, like, literally be in pain.
Dude, do you think you could meet me? I feel stupid calling, but, you're the only person that I know here. If you can. Just...
You need someone other than your husband to talk to. Okay, so you need a friend. I don't know. I really don't know what she wants. Like, she invited him over. Is it for her and Brad Pitt's character to, like, to bond? And, like, I don't know. Like, what is the intention?
I can't be a burden. I mean, upstate, it's a completely different environment.
I feel bad for her. She needs friends.
Why don't you tell me what's really bothering you, Tracy?
David and I are gonna have a baby.
Oh my gosh, she's pregnant. And all this is happening.
Baby, I mean, that's your decision. Don't ever tell him that you'll be pregnant. But if you choose to have this baby, you spoil that kid every chance you get.
Oh, I feel so bad for her. She's obviously struggling.
I got to go.
William, thank you.
And she needs friends. Like, she needs to go and meet people. You know what I mean?
Victor's landlord said there was an envelope of cash in the office mailbox the first of every month. I don't think so.
His luck will run out.
I do love how they have two different points of view of, like, what the killer, or who the killer is, right? Like, Brad Pitt's character is obviously the younger, and he's, like, psychoanalyzing. But Morgan Freeman's he's a seasoned person. He's been around the block and back.
To sever his hand and use it to plant fingerprints. To insert tubes into his genitals.
I just got, ugh.
Methodical, exacting, and worst of all, patient.
I just realized they said it.
Just because of the
he cut his finger and used it to make the fingerprints behind the picture.
Oh, the field trip. Come on.
Where are we going next?
Hey, Somerset. How you doing?
Okay.
Didn't figure this gonna be a menage a trois.
It's not a problem. Sit down.
It's big risks. So I figure we're just fair and square.
It's a deal.
About an hour.
It's probably nothing, but even if it is, there's no skin off our teeth.
You know all this.
I don't. Neither do you.
Exactly.
Divine Comedy. History of Catholicism. It's a book called Murderers and Madmen.
Modern homicide investigation in cold blood. Yeah.
Strike.
Jonathan Doe.
Whatever. Put that silver tongue of yours to work.
Nah. Been talking to my wife.
Oh.
Get out of the fucking hall, please!
Oh, shit. Oh. Like, who the hell is this guy? Oh, shit. Oh, no. Dude, what did that guy want? I'm so confused. That guy confused me, but I was like literally at the edge of my seat, guys. Like,
We need a reason to knock on this door. Think about it, okay?
he's just really upset. He's running on emotion right now. We get it. He's angry.
Well, no point in arguing anymore. Unless you can fix that.
Stupid son of a...
Oh my gosh. He's such a hothead.
And one of the murders, it happened right over there.
Okay.
Right over there.
I told you the rest.
I called
You got
the
it?
cops.
Here you go. Get something to eat, all right? You eat.
I'm dead. I love that. He just bought her off. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. A rosary, Holy Bible. Like, is this guy religious or what? Like, he's studying, like, things that have to do with the 7 deadly sins. Like, that's creepy. Like, I'm Catholic and this is creeping me out. It's like the image. It's like the imagery. The handwriting, though, on that in the book, it's very nice. Nice penmanship. He got all these photos of like the people, his victims, before they died. Ooh.
We had it.
What are you talking about?
Fucking photographer in the
Oh my gosh.
admin, we let him go.
That's crazy. And we didn't even get to see the photographer. I mean, I didn't see it. I just saw the back of his head at the beginning.
There are 2,000 notebooks on these shelves, and each notebook contains about 250 pages.
Get it? Anything about the killings? Life's work.
If we had 50 men reading in 24-hour shifts, it'd still take
I know.
That's a lot of work.
I feel like saying more, but I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Damn, technology came a long way.
He's preaching.
His murders are his sermons to us.
We know him.
So he's preaching as some kind of preacher. He's obviously kind of religious in some kind of way. Like...
She caught John Doe's eye.
I don't know, this movie gives me so many questions. I have so much questions.
Yeah, John Doe. It's an easy name to remember. He had a limp.
What is this job you did?
I've got a picture of it. Hang on. All sweet piece, actually. I thought he was one of them performance artists. That's what I thought. Yeah, I've made weirder shit than that, so what?
They found the blonde.
The picture! You from homicide? You better see this!
Oh.
Hey, everybody that comes in there has got a package under their arm. Some guys are carrying suitcases full of stuff.
She was just sitting on the bed. He made me do it. He put that thing on me. And then he made me wear it.
I just realized, ew.
He told me to f her. And I did. The gun was in my throat.
That is so disturbing. I just realized that he had a strap-on, like a blade. A strap-on blade. That is...
I love you, Arnie. So much.
He's like... he can't go to bed. It's got him thinking. Look, he's still working.
I've gone and done it again.
Sleeping pills. Glued to one hand, glued to the other.
You see what he did?
Sliced her up. He bandaged.
Ooh.
Call for help and you'll live, but you'll be disfigured. Or you can put yourself out of your own misery.
Come on. Cut off her nose.
Despite her face.
Did it very recently.
She chose death instead.
I've decided to stay on till this is done. I figure one of two things will happen. Either we'll get John Doe, or he'll finish his series of 7, and this case will go on for years.
We're already at what? Greed, Gluttony, Sloth, Pride. We have 3 more left. Oh no, who's this?
Detective.
After this, I'm gone.
Detective!
You're looking for me.
Hey! Get away from him! On the floor!
I know you.
Now! Goes on the ground.
Why would he turn himself in, like, right now?
Like to speak to my lawyer, please.
God damn it!
He cuts the skin off the tips of his fingers. That's why we couldn't find one single usable print in his apartment. Looks like he's been doing it for quite some time.
What about the trace on his bank accounts? And the guns?
So far, everything's a dead end. No employment records. His bank account's only 5 years old. And
Also,
it was cash.
Is that Kevin Spacey? It looks like Kevin Spacey. I'm not sure, guys. Let me know in the comments.
Just stop.
So what the man?
He's 2 murders away from completing his masterpiece.
Oh.
We'll wait for his plea.
Oh, greed. Greed, Gluttony, Sloth.
Client says there are 2 more
Right.
bodies, 2 more victims, hidden away. He will take detectives Mills and Somerset to these bodies.
Oh, Lust. The other one was Lust. I don't like this guy. He has... Guys, this guy is not done.
They found blood from Doe, from him slicing his fingers. Blood from the woman whose face he cut off. And blood from a third party, as yet unidentified. We'd be escorting an unarmed man.
Guys. This is too much. Like, it's already like, this man, the level of meticulous planning, like, look at what he did. It's just insane.
You were man enough to actually file a claim.
Oh, that's why they're shaving their chest. I was like, why are we shaving our chests right now? I had no idea. By the way, I forgot to say I love the background music. The music in the background, I love it. Dude, to be in the same car and you're driving him, like, that's insane. I wonder what's going through their minds. I don't know if I could do that.
You have to hit them with a sledgehammer, and then you'll notice you've got their strict attention.
What makes you so special that people should listen?
I'm not special. I've never been exceptional. You can't see the whole complete act yet, but when this is done, it's going to be... people will barely be able to comprehend.
Look at the smile on his face. It's like he's so proud of what he did. Like he did some kind of masterpiece.
So when this big thing happens, you be sure and let me know, because I wouldn't want to miss it.
Oh, don't worry. You won't miss a thing.
I feel mildly disturbed by what's happened. Like, what are they gonna find? Like, I don't know. It looks like Morgan is trying to, like, understand him more.
I won't deny my own personal desire to turn each sin against the sinner.
Wait a minute, I thought all you did was kill innocent people.
Innocent? Is that supposed to be funny? An obese man? A disgusting man?
Oh, he's triggered now.
This is a man who dedicated his life to making money by lying with every breath that he could muster to keeping murderers and rapists on the streets.
Murderers.
A woman.
Murderers, John, like
A
yourself.
woman. She couldn't bear to go on living if she couldn't be beautiful on the outside. A drug dealer, a drug-dealing pederast, actually. And let's not forget the disease spreading. Could you even try to say these were innocent people and keep a straight face? But that's the point. We see a deadly sin on every street corner. And what I've done is going to be puzzled over and studied and followed.
And that's what he ultimately wants. Forever.
Yeah.
He wants his work to live forever, right? Like, that's what I'm getting.
What was the indisputable evidence you were going to use on me?
I seem to remember us knocking on your door.
And I seem to remember breaking your face.
This guy is so pompous.
At that face of yours for the rest of your life. Or should I say, for the rest of what life I've allowed you to have.
Sit back, you f***ing freak!
Is that to say, John, that what you were doing was God's good work?
The Lord works in mysterious ways. Do you see those high-tension towers? That's where we're headed. Yeah, I see what he's talking about.
I can't. That whole dialogue in the car, like, that whole scene. It's like, I'm getting anxiety.
Sure as shit, there's no ambush out here.
Also, this guy here looks so familiar. Like, I've seen him before. This one here. Let me know in the comments who that guy is, guys. It looks really hot out there.
What do you got?
Dead dog.
I didn't do that. What time is it?
Why?
I'd like to know.
It's close.
Let's go take a look.
Who the hell is that driving up?
Here he goes. It's good we have some time to talk.
Stay on the guy in red.
Oh my god, I like don't know what's happening.
Get out of the van! This guy paid me $500 to bring it out here, man. He said he wanted it here at exactly 7 o'clock.
Call the bomb squad. I need a bomb squad. We got a box.
Face the van. I'm sending the driver out on foot.
It's like he targeted David. Why? Because they both took things personal.
When I said I admired you, I meant what I said.
What the?
Whatever you hear, stay away. John Doe has the upper hand.
Move!
My
wish I could have lived like you did.
Shut up. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to tell you how much I admire you. And your pretty wife.
Oh no.
I visited your home this morning.
Oh my god.
I tried to play husband. I tried to taste the life of a simple man. I took a souvenir. Her pretty head.
Oh my gosh. He did not.
What are you talking about?
Give me your gun.
What's going on over
Oh. It's just...
Put the gun down.
Oh my gosh. Is it really her head?
It seems that envy is my sin.
there? No, what's in the box?
Give me the
What's
gun.
in the...
Oh.
You lie! You lie!
Oh my god.
You tell me that's not true. That's not true.
Become vengeance, David.
Ah, she's all right. You tell me.
Become wrath.
Oh my god.
You murder a suspect, David.
No!
Just throw it all away, you know.
No!
She begged for her life, Detective. The life of the baby inside of her.
Ah!
Oh.
He didn't know.
Oh my god. I really fucking can't, guys. This is so much. Oh, please.
You kill him, he will win.
Oh, God!
Oh. Oh my god, I feel so bad for him.
Where you gonna be?
Around. I'll be around. Ernest Hemingway once wrote, "The world is a fine place and worth fighting for." I agree with the second part.
You guys, that was wild. This movie, literally 7 Deadly Sins, it's so wild. Like, I thought it was so creative, the way they used the 7 Deadly Sins and integrated that in as a part of the storyline. Like, the way they used it. Everything about this film was amazing. Like, that ending really got me fucked up. The fact that he used save the last 2 sins, waiting for that moment he found an opportunity, before he tried to kill David Miller's character when he was getting chased. This guy is so methodical, the bad guy, whoever the actor is. I don't know, he looks like Kevin Spacey to me, but I don't know. You guys let me know. But the level of, oh my gosh, the level of brain work, the level of psycho, the level of belief that man had to plan out, and the level of patience, my god, to change his plans, or whatever his plans were, to save that last 2 sins at the end, and with that twist of him going and killing David Miller's wife. That is so, dude, that part fucked me up really badly, and I felt so bad for David. Like, that was a really nice big twist. That's why I was getting a lot of anxiety too, like, because I didn't know what to expect. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, waiting. And he was literally goading David in the car, while Morgan Freeman's character, which I forgot what the name he played, in the car was just like analyzing him and like being patient and like a seasoned detective. And we all know David Miller was not a seasoned detective, and everything for him was on emotion. Like, everything he did was he did him on emotion, ran on emotions. And it just brings you back to the beginning before they were gonna take the case, or trying to take the case at the beginning. Morgan Freeman said, his character said David Miller, Brad Pitt's character, was not ready. And like, literally, this ending, the way he killed Brad Pitt killing him, or David Miller killing the bad guy, John Doe, Like, it shows that he really wasn't ready. Like, he wasn't ready. And if the roles were reversed, in my opinion, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of tough, but you think Morgan Freeman's character would have killed his lover, his wife, pregnant wife, if the roles were swapped? I don't know, but for me, it's crazy because I don't know, it's so crazy because I see their two characters, David Miller and Morgan Freeman's characters. They're definitely two different people with two different experiences. Like, Morgan's been in this game. Morgan is also methodical and well thought out, and he was thinking every single step of the way while they were doing investigations, all while he is about to resign or leave his job at the end of the week. But he got curious. Like, remember I was saying in the earlier that he does not look like he wants to put this case down. Like, he can't sleep. He is like wide awake. He is studying. He is researching. He is moving in the shadows, the same way John Doe was moving in the shadows, except he was committing crimes. But Morgan Freeman's character, to me, was like the polar opposite of John Doe's character. In terms of, they're both like, that was that. And for me, how I see David Miller's character, Brad Pitt's character, he was like a baby in the game. And he was like the boy coming up into the field and like learning the ropes and like just still, so young and fresh and runs on emotion and can't like seem to calm down in certain scenarios, and his just energy is running wild, and he got a wife at home, and the saddest part about that too is like she couldn't even tell him that she was pregnant, and that breaks my heart so much towards David Miller's character, like Brad Pitt's character. That was crazy. I was expecting we're gonna have like, I don't know, 2 dead bodies, but I didn't think it was gonna be her, and I didn't think he was gonna do that. But I was getting so scared towards the end because I knew he had a wife, and I was like, oh my god, I hope it's nothing to do with her. And this fucker, like, what a great twist at the end. I still cannot believe they did that. Like, that was crazy. Like, who did the script for this? Like, that is insane. The writing in this film was amazing. Like, cinematography was great. Like, I freaking loved it. The music, the sound engineering was fabulous. Acting, definitely top notch. Like, I was literally on my seat. I didn't feel tired. I felt like I was alert the entire time. Like, I was invested. I was so invested in this film. Oh my god, I just can't. And I loved how they pulled some, some elements from Catholicism, right? With the Catholic and the Bible and, the cross is in there. They talk about Dante's Inferno, Dante's Purgatory, like all these things that you can find, like, at like a Catholic church or something, or anywhere in, I guess, in any library or whatever. The Vatican, it just hits home for me because I'm Catholic, so like, but I love watching like religious related subjects, like any kind of content that do with like, religious debate, or like actually in films or like horror films. I just love it. I love it when they infuse that. But this film was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It was thrilling. It was like kind of mystery. Oh my god, it was just superb. I had no idea what I was in for with this film. I really did not have no idea. I didn't realize Gwyneth Paltrow was in this film either until I saw her name pop up on screen. And I do know that during this time, I know this is probably where Brad Pitt dated her, right? Because I know they dated. They were a couple in the 90s. I don't know what year, but this came out in 1995. So, but yes, Brad Pitt, if you're watching this, like, definitely you're an icon. You're definitely such a hottie. But yeah, Morgan Freeman too. He did so well in this film, obviously. He has that kind of voice that's just like very soothing, Morgan Freeman. Yeah, dude, this film got me fucked up in different ways. Like, I got fucked up in this film sideways, like a different way. I just got fucked sideways a different way than other films have really like messed with me and fucked with me on this channel. This one really took it there. Like, oh, and the creative ways, guys. Can we talk about the creative ways their deaths were? Like the beginning with Gluttony. His body was sitting there and it was all veiny and shit. Like, oh my gosh, that shit was crazy. Gluttony scene, yeah, that Gluttony scene was pretty, very impressive. Very, like, it just really popped out. 7 Deadly Sins. And then, what was the next death? I think it was Sloth or Greed. With that lawyer or the guy. Also, yeah, speaking of all the deaths, like the car scene at the end when they were on their way to the actual final site. That scene in the car was everything. It was pivoting. It was riveting. I felt so much emotions, and the way he was goading Brad Pitt's character in the car, you could tell. And like he said he took envy at the end. He was envious of David Miller and his wife, and he tried to play that scenario while he was there, put himself in Brad Pitt's, David Miller's shoes. Like, he got envious of that. It's just, and he was goading him the entire time in the car. Like, that was really the person to goad him, Brad Pitt's character, and he enjoyed goading Brad Pitt's character the same way Brad Pitt enjoyed like wanting to pummel him and get angry and kick his ass. And like everything he said in the car was valid. Like, if Brad Pitt had his way, he would have shot him, and he knew that. Dude, it was so methodical, and he knew at the ending too that he does this, he's dead. He's gonna go out and like his story's gonna live on, everyone's gonna know about him. And like he said, he was talking about his work like it's a masterpiece. Like, that's what he wanted. He wanted his story to live on forever. And he also, that's why he was telling Brad Pitt that too in the car. I just like thinking about that conversation. Like, you're gonna be remembered. Like, you're never gonna forget this, he said. This will always be remembered as a masterpiece. Like, dude, that is so psychotic. That is so scary. That is, like, imagine that shit in real life, guys. Like, imagine that in real life. I do not know if I could be sitting in the car with someone like that. Like, I don't know. I have to be, like, drunk or something. And Morgan Freeman, his character was just watching and analyzing, like, putting the pieces together. Oh my god. Wild. This film, wild. This is 5 stars for me, okay? This is definitely 5 out of 5. Like, guys, I give this film a 5 stars. Like, it's definitely up there. This is definitely my kind of vibe. I loved it. No parts of this film was slow-paced to me. Like, I literally was on my toes. Literally paying attention to every single word they're saying. Like, I was trying to read in between the lines. I was trying to do all of it. I was trying to make sure I see, like, all the sins and stuff. Gluttony, sloth, wrath, greed, envy, lust. What was the other one? I'm missing one. Gluttony, greed. Oh, pride. Pride was the other one with that bitch with the face. Oh my god, that part cracked the shit in my head. Like, it cracked me up inside because I just didn't, this woman wanted to be more beautiful. I think that's what I got from that scene, was that she chose to be beautiful and die versus like have everyone see me with like scars on my face and be ugly. And the way that John Doe was speaking about these characters, like he was triggered. Do you guys remember that part in the scene when Morgan Freeman, or was it Morgan's character or Brad Pitt that like said something? Oh yeah, it was Morgan Freeman's character said something that triggered him about like that's what he believes, or like you know, or like that's why he's killing people. These people didn't deserve to die. Oh, that's what he said. Brad Pitt said these innocent people didn't deserve to die, and that hit him so hard. Like, he got really angry about that and very passionate, and talked about all of them having sins, which we all sin. We are all not made perfect, but in this film, that's what it was. And he was so angry by that. This very psychoanalysis of everyone's mind in this film, and this whole entire film was bonkers. Like, I will watch this again. This is definitely one of my... I loved it so much. I will watch this repeatedly. Probably a favorite movie I'll watch like once a year, guys. You guys chose this in the poll, and I can see why it won. It's definitely up there for me. I thoroughly enjoyed it, like I said, and it was fucking amazing. You guys, what are your thoughts? Like, what did you guys really freaking think? Because this movie was everything. 5 out of 5 for me. Like, I need to watch this again on a big screen. Because right now I'm watching it on my PC. But, you guys, thank you guys for requesting this film. I also did other polls, and Green Mile won one of them. So we're going to have to do Green Mile. Shout out to all you Green Milers out there. Shout out to all you Se7ers out there. Everyone who loves Se7. Like, top notch, just top notch. David Finch, hats off to you, as well as Brad Pitt. It was so hot in this film. And I did another poll, what was it, for Denzel Washington, and that one, what film is winning for that one? Not The Equalizer, the other one is Training Day, that you guys said, shout out to Marco, you said he won an Academy Award for, so yes. These were the 3 films that I have to react to. I'm gonna do more polls out there. So yes, Green Mile, guys, is next, and Training Day. Equalizer was like right behind. But yes, you guys, if you are a brand new subscriber, if you get, sorry, I'm fumbling my words. If you are new to the channel and you happen to peek by and see what you like, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, smash it, pummel it, bash it, all the things. If you want more content from me, my name is Ava Stormborn. Thank you so much. To all my returning subscribers, my Ava Stormborn family who are supporting me, I love you guys. I just love doing content with you guys. I love it so much. Like, you guys make me so happy. Shout out to all of you guys typing down in the comments. Shout out to everyone who's texting on the polls. You guys are amazing. Like, I do this because of you guys. Like, I would not be here. You know, I just got off of work today at Starbucks. That was fun and cool. And now I'm just vibing, you know, with you guys and recording content. But thank you guys so much. Like, I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. I can't wait. Peace out.